The best thing to make with your summer vegetables is an easy succotash, and you are going to love this recipe even if you don't like lima beans. Hey everybody, I'm Kelly with the Suburban Soapbox, and today we are making a homemade garden fresh succotash. If you don't know what succotash is, you probably have seen it in your freezer section. It's corn and lima beans. I do not like lima beans, but this succotash has me eating them almost every single day. It is so easy to make, and it's a wonderful way to use up those summer veggies that might just be sitting on your kitchen counter all season long. To make succotash, all you need are a few ingredients, the first being some corn. You can use frozen corn if you don't have it readily available from your summer stash of produce, but you also want lima beans. Also fresh is best, but if you can't find fresh, frozen, thawed is also perfect. So I also amped it up a little bit to make it more like a salad, and with that I added some zucchini, onions, tomatoes, bell peppers, garlic, a little olive oil, and some fresh chopped green onion. We top it all off with some fresh herbs and some grated Parmesan cheese, and it is the best succotash ever. So to start, I have some already cooked corn, and we're just gonna cut this off of the cob here. I just gave it a little char on the grill just to get it started, but we're gonna cook everything on the grill top in a skillet, and we're losing a lot of corn here. So what I'm gonna do, did I just get pooped on? What's dripping? Sometimes when we move outside, it gets a little tricky. But you can do this in a bundt pan. I've seen a hack where it's in a bundt pan and it keeps everything contained. But if you go slowly, it's not gonna pop all over the place. All right, so that's one. Have a lot of corn on the ground. And you wanna make sure you have a flat end so that your cob doesn't roll all over the place. Safety first. All right, so I'm gonna transfer this to the bowl, and then we're gonna just move over to the grill. You can do this on your stovetop or on the grill. So you wanna use a skillet, and then we're just gonna whip everything up into the skillet. So to finish off your succotash, we're just gonna heat the oil in a large skillet, and you're gonna do this over medium heat. You can do this on your stovetop or on the grill. Add the onion to the pan, and we're just gonna cook that until it's slightly softened. That's gonna take you about 2 to 3 minutes. Stir in the garlic and cook that for an additional minute. You'll start to smell the garlic, that's when it's time to move on. Add your zucchini and the bell pepper and continue to cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. Stir in the lima beans and the corn and just cook for another 1 to 2 minutes, and then stir in your tomatoes. After you stir in the tomatoes, immediately remove the pan from the heat and transfer the succotash to a serving platter. Now that our succotash is done, we're going to plate it, and you can just put it on a platter or in a big serving bowl, and you can actually serve this warm or room temperature. You can even make this in advance, so you can make it up to 3 days in advance. I'm just gonna try to pour it on here. Bear with me as I spill it all over my tabletop. And then spread it around. And I put cheese on it to finish it, but if you wanna season with salt and pepper or some smoked paprika, that's really nice as well. This is a New England dish that I actually grew up eating a lot of when I was little. And I hate lima beans, so sometimes I do make this with edamame. So if you're not a fan of lima beans, you can definitely make this with something else. Edamame is great. I don't know why, because it's almost similar to lima beans, but I think it tastes so much better. And then I like to just finish it off with some Parmesan cheese, which is salty, and that's why I didn't really put a lot of salt in here. And then some green onions. You just want some sliced green onions, and that just adds a little freshness. And I like to do this right before I'm serving it. So if you make it in advance, I would save the green onions for right before serving. And then maybe a little bit of salt and pepper if you want. But the flavor is really nice without it, so you don't really want to over season anything. And then you can do some chopped basil on top. I'm just gonna give it a little garnish of basil right on top. And there you go. There is your suffering succotash. And I only have a serving spoon out here. We're out of practice, out of my element, but I'm just gonna take a little bite. That is amazing. It's still fresh and crunchy. It is the perfect dish to make in the summertime with your seasonal vegetables. If you like this recipe, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. For more easy recipes, visit thesuburbansoapbox.com. Thanks again.